Alhamdulillah. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the gift of the extension of life. This is the greatest gift because you can be able to change your history and write a new history for yourself. Every time you get an extension of life, you have the ability to change yourself. Allah does not care how much filth has gone down before you. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is concerned about what you are anticipating to become and what you're trying to be today. So regardless of whatever we've done in the past, Allah is not concerned about that. We can only say, Allah, we are sorry and we are ready to change now. And you change and He can accept. That's the point, people. So my reminder today, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us a caution about the chastisement of hellfire. And the reason why Allah brought Ramadan, He wanted us to clean up, change our lives, so that we can get the taqwa, the real consciousness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's what Ramadan has come to bring to us. That's the reason why I thought out that we should look at these ahadith before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brings the devils out of prison, so that you can still fight now. If you delay to make a decision, you might end up gripped by the devils coming back on Eid day, and you'll never be able to change until maybe the next Ramadan. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about the chastisement of hellfire and cautions the entire ummah. All you who believe, قُوا أَنفُسَكُمْ وَأَهْلِيكُمْ نَارًا, protect yourselves, save yourselves and your families from the chastisement of the fire. Make sure you try your best. Before you apply this deen to anyone else, apply it to yourself first. قُوا أَنفُسَكُمْ. Before you tell your wife to veil, look at your trousers. Before you say, my wife does not pray, look at yourself. How much do you know in this deen? Before you caution other people or you threaten other people. قُوا أَنفُسَكُمْ وَأَهْلِيكُمْ, and your families, your daughters, your sons, your wives. Nara, make sure you read them from the hellfire. Don't allow them to go with any signs that make them qualifying for the chastisement. وَقُودُهَا النَّاسُ وَالْحِجَرُ, the fuel of that fire is people, human beings. Who knows, you might be one of the fuels of hellfire because of your behavior. Allah is talking to you, but you're not responding. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, every time the people are going to be taken to the blaze of hell, and the hell will be raging, almost bursting out. تَكَادُ تَمَيَّزُ مِنَ الْغَيْظِ كُلَّمَا أُلْقِيَ فِيهَا فَوْجٌ سَأَلَهُمْ خَزَنَتُهَا. Every time a group will be brought to the hellfire, the angels, the guardian angels will ask them, Alam yatikum nazir, didn't you see any warner before you? Didn't somebody stand before you and tell you these are signs of people of hell? Don't you remember someone talking to you in the masjid? Alam yatikum nazir. Qalu bala. You'll confess and say, I saw the man talk about the way I'm supposed to dress and read the hadith. Walakin, we did not. I did not heed. I did not respond. And then you confess from hellfire, لَوْ كُنَّا نَسْمَعُ, I wish I had, أَوْ نَعْقِلُ, or I reasoned with the ahadith, مَا كُنَّا فِي أَصْحَابِ السَّعِيرِ, I wouldn't be in this kind of chastisement. فَاعْتَرَفُوا بِذَنْبِهِمْ, you'll confess to your sin, but what will be the benefit to confess when you are going to be dropped in the pit of fire? What's the essence? When you die like that, you don't have any more chance to change yourself. People, we need to wake up. Don't think, talking about the clothes is the issue of the Salafis or the Sufis or the Shia. I'm not any of those groups. Wallahi al-Azim. Understand your Imam. I'm not a Salafi. I'm not a Tablighi. I'm not a Shi'i. I'm not anything. I'm a Muslim. Because Allah named us Huwa Sammakumul Muslimin. So I'm not talking about anything. I'm here to represent Allah and His Messenger. I don't represent any group. So let's try to understand, people. This is deen. So last time we looked at people that are going to hellfire, like in the hadith of Bukhari. We don't have time. The Prophet said, Ma asfal al-ka'bayn fahuwa fin nar. any clothes of a male which flows below your ankles, any extension from your trousers, from your robes, your kanzu, whatever you dressed up from above, any loin cloth which goes below the ankles, you're destined for hellfire. Ma asfal al-ka'bayn fahuwa fi an-nar. Those are clear statements of the Messenger sallallahu ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. So last time we said that the group of people in the hadith of Muslim, la yukallimuhum Allah, those people Allah will not talk to them. Wa la yanzur ilayhim, Allah will not look at them. Wa la yuzakkihim, Allah will not take their actions. Wa lahum adhabun alim, and the ultimate result is to punish them. Now, can you allow yourself to be in that category? What is the problem? You cannot reduce your clothes. What's your problem? أَفَمَنْ يُلْقَى فِي النَّارِ خَيْرٌ أَمَّنْ يَأْتِي آمِنًا يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ. Do you reason a person that is destined for hellfire, is it better to you than that one who comes free and secure from any kind of blame? Why don't you reason? اِعْمَلُوا مَا شِئْتُمْ. Allah says, I've conveyed the message. You go do whatever you please. Innahu bima ta'maluna basir. Allah is watchful over whatever we are doing. And lastly, qu anfusakum, after you make yourself proper, then you go to your wife. Your wives are there, naked. They are in the masjid naked. Or maybe today they have thrown on some scarves, but they're going to undress themselves in the next few moments. As they're entering your vehicle, she puts on the scarf in order to expose her beauty outside. They're there listening to me. You go talk to them. That's your responsibility. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's messenger said, Sinfani min ahli nar. These two categories are also destined for hellfire. One category, I'm not going to mention it because of time. The second category is the nisa'un, kasiyatun, ariyatun, mumilatun, ma'ilatun, ru'usuhunna ka'asnimatil bukhtil ma'ila. Those women, no Jannah for them. They are dressed, yet they remain naked. They put on clothing, but they still have their body shapes taking shape out of the clothing. They are still naked. We see everything of them. Or some of them dress those transparent clothing where you can see through anything inside of them. Or some of them not veil, they expose their bosoms, they expose their body shapes, they make up for other men to attract men and delude them and seduce men. They don't dress very well for their husbands inside their homes. They only dress up and make up when they're gonna get outside. Allah said they are never gonna even smell the fragrance of Jannah. Now if that's your wife, if that's your daughter, if that's your sister, if that's your mother, then you have to go and do your duty upon them. قُوْ أَنفُسَكُمْ وَأَهْلِيكُمْ نَارًا. And I've said it. You can go and read. This is not my deen. I found this deen moving. But I'm only talking to you because I know I'm going to answer to Allah. Did I say or I didn't say? Did I fear anyone or I didn't fear anyone? Wallahi al-azim, qad ballaghtu. I've conveyed that message. Allahumma fashhad. Allahumma fashhad. Allahumma fashhad. Allah be my witness, I've told the ummah. Allah be my witness, I've told the ummah. Allah be my witness, I've told you. واختم وصلى وسلم على سيدنا محمد حيث امر الله مخبرا وامرا ان الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا ايها الذين امنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على محمد وعلى ال محمد كما صليت على ابراهيم وعلى ال ابراهيم انك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى ال محمد كما باركت على ابراهيم وعلى ال ابراهيم انك حميد مجيد وارض اللهم عن ائمه الحنفاء ابي بكر وعمر وعثمان وعلي وعن بقيه الصحابه رضوان الله تعالى عليهم اجمعين اللهم ربنا آت نفوسنا تقواها زكها انت خير من زكاها انت وليها ومولاها اللهم ربنا ارنا الحق حقا وارزقنا اتباعه وارنا الباطل باطلا ولا تجعلنا اتباعه ولا تجعله ملتبسا علينا فنضله واجعلنا للمتقين إماما اللهم ربنا اهدنا واهد بنا واجعلنا هداة مهتدين لا ضالين ولا مضلين اللهم ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما اللهم ربنا حبب إلينا الإيمان وزينه في قلوبنا وكره إلينا الكفر والفسوق والعصيان اللهم ربنا اجعلنا من الراشدين. اللهم ربنا أعنا على ذكرك وشكرك وحسن عبادتك. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. إنا نسألك خير ما سألك من عبدك ونبيك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وعبادك الصالحون، ونعوذ بك من كل شر استعاذك منه عبدك ونبيك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وعبادك الصالحون. أنت المستعان وعليك البلاغ، ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله، والحمد لله رب العالمين. أقم الصلاة.